First of all, I do hate it. I mean, how many games into the season are we? 20-ish, right? And it's like immediately, if something's not going right, everybody comes for the head coach, right? Immediately. And I'm looking at it and I'm going, I don't think it's really Frank Vogel. It's the players.
No,
like
no.
It's the players.
Stop it. Stop it, Seth.
Here we
Stop
go.
it.
Okay, go ahead. I want to hear what you got to say. You tell me what you got to say.
What is the coach's job?
Coach's job is to motivate, to get guys, chemistry, all that type of stuff. I get it.
If I give you talent, your job is to make it work, head coach. The head coach has talent in the room. If you are telling me that with LeBron, Westbrook, and AD, you need triple overtime to lose to the Kings, sorry, that's on you. Don't blame the players. Blame you for not having your sets ready. If you have the talent and can't win with that talent, that's you, head coach.
I don't think it's a sets thing. Like you watch and it's not a sets. Like Frank Vogel knows what he's doing in terms of offense and defense. But the Lakers are they're babies right now. They're being babies. Like, and a lot of it starts with Anthony Davis. LeBron James hasn't been around enough in order to right the ship in terms of getting guys to stop being babies and
He's not the
understand
coach.
their
That's not his job. That's not his job. That's your job, Frank Vogel. Your job is to get people to stop being babies, not LeBron. LeBron is the small forward for the Los Angeles Lakers, not the head coach.
Not in the NBA, not in pros.
His job, the GM's job is to get talent. The coach's job is to make that talent mesh. That's it. If they ain't meshing, that's on you, coach.
Let me ask you this, though. If you're playing with LeBron James, right, and you're in a huddle, and Frank Vogel says something, and then all of a sudden LeBron James speaks up and wants to talk, who are you listening to? LeBron James. Every single time. LeBron James.
And if that's the case, that means you got the wrong head coach.
I mean, I agree with that. Like it takes a strong personality and the right guy, but there weren't issues before, and now all of a sudden they get like one new player that really matters, and all of a sudden like it's an issue, and everybody's going, "Oh, it's Frank Vogel's fault." It's not.
Did it hurt Spoelstra? Did Spoelstra have this issue?
No.
Oh, silence all of a sudden. Why the silence? Spoelstra didn't have this issue.
Spoelstra had an adjustment period. He did have an adjustment period.
But he got the talent. He made it mesh.
Right, because LeBron figured it out and said, hey, LeBron sat Chris Bosh down and said, Chris, look, I know you're an all-star. I know you're this and that, but this is what you need to do in order for the team to be successful. D-Wade, this is what you need in order for the team to be successful, right? I'm sure he's had that conversation with AD, and AD doesn't want to be a center, right? AD wants no part of playing in the paint, all this and that. People look at his stats, and I'm just like, all right, you can have inflated stats, but he's not the player to win a championship, right? Russell Westbrook's the same way. As much as I love Russell Westbrook, and I think it's extraordinary in terms of what he's accomplished statistically, I cannot disagree with you or anybody else here probably thinking about Russell Westbrook, and he's a problem for this team.
Graybeard Nation!